was 13 at the time, playing on my PlayStation until early hours in the morning. It was 3 a.m. The rain was heavy and it started to thunder, so I looked out my window and saw a man with a hoodie on just looking straight at my bedroom window. I went to my mom, shaking in fear, but she didn't listen and just told me to go back to bed. I walked back into my bedroom and looked out the window, but the man was gone. The next day I was walking to school and I heard someone behind me. So I turned around and it was the same man that I saw outside my window. Before I could even run, he grabbed my shoulder and punched me right in the stomach. The punch had such an impact that it winded me. I couldn't remember what he looked like, only that he was wearing a dark hoodie with his face covered, so when the police came, there was nothing I could tell them. For the next few days, all I could think about was the hooded man, wondering if that was going to be the last time I would see him, but it wasn't. One day as I sat in my bedroom watching TV, I got a message on my phone saying, "I am watching you." I looked at the text for a while, wondering who I could speak to. I couldn't tell my mom. She would just worry, and she was under enough pressure with my infant brother Matthew. I was in the living room with Matthew, watching the TV. At around 9 p.m., I saw a face pressed against the window. It was the hooded man. This time his head was down. His mouth was stretched open. He had a scar going right across his eye and he was dripping with sweat. I screamed for my mom and she saw the man at the window. She immediately went to lock the door, but she was too late. He grabbed my mom by the throat and lifted her against the wall by her neck until she was unconscious. While he was choking my mom, it gave me enough time to hide Matthew. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed the knife. I confronted the man with the knife in my hand, thinking he was gonna run away, but instead he just laughed and quickly grabbed the knife from my hand. Just as he raised the knife towards me, my mom had gained consciousness and hit him over the head with one of her ornaments close by. Me and my mom ran upstairs into her bedroom and locked the bathroom door, where we called the police. By the time the police got there, the man was gone. But not only was the man gone, Matthew was too. We told the police the description of the man. He was about 6'3", with a strong build. He had blonde hair and big blue eyes with a huge scar across his eye. It turned out that the police had received many phone calls with the same description all across town. He had been reported by other citizens for spying on underage girls and boys. The police searched for Matthew for weeks after his kidnapping. With no witnesses and no leads, the police eventually stopped the search. We never saw Matthew again. His body was never found. Still to this day, we don't know if he's dead or alive. But I hope one day we get answers.